SVC Media.
Welcome to the iGaming Daily Podcast, analysing the news from the betting and gaming industry all over the globe, supported by Optimove, the #1 CRM marketing solution for the iGaming market.
As we kickstart the new year, a fresh player has stepped into the iGaming technology arena. Backed by a seasoned expert team of engineers, Lynon aims to deliver what it believes to be true SaaS utilities and environments for industry operators to better manage and deliver day-to-day products and services. In today's episode of iGaming Daily, brought to you by Optimove, we get an exclusive insight into the mind of Lynon as we talk to Suren Vardanyan, Chief Business Officer, to discuss its high-ranking ambitions to transform the delivery and execution of technology applications for industry incumbents. Can Lynon really change the game for iGaming operators and place itself as a technology to watch in 2025? I'm Ted Menmuir, and I'd like to welcome Lynon Chief Business Officer, Suren Vardanyan. How are you doing, Suren?
I am fine, thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Okay. So, Lynon, you're gearing up for a very, very busy 2025, new year, lots of prospects along. But let's begin by, can you give us your elevator pitch for your technologies and what it's bringing to market?
Yeah, 2025 starts crazy busy. We're actually getting ready for the ICE, which is going to be the very first exhibition where we take part. As of pitch for our company, I would actually love to start with a little bit of background on how the company started and what we aim for, which will definitely clear up things on why someone would choose us. We are a relatively small team of professionals who have very, very deep background in iGaming and technologies. The idea was that a team of friends, let's put it this way, have joined forces together, trusting each other to build a new iGaming platform. Since the idea was with the brand was to trust each other and have something built with SaaS approach in iGaming, we actually figured out that the most important thing someone looks for in an iGaming partner is trust itself. So it turned out as a really cool story, and the narrative is that we leaned on, each of us leaned on our teammate to build the product, and we actually would like to do the same for our partners. So most of us in the team are very well known, each in their aspect of the industry. The tech guys are just nailing it, and everyone who's in the tech side of the business knows each other. And our main selling point is the flexibility of the technologies and the fact that we are very, very confident that the partner can lean on us and actually has a trust. I can go on with the selling points and the advantages that we have, but to put it shortly, it's the main core values that the company has that I would like to pitch starting our conversation, which is how each of us individually as an employee and part of the company have made the decision to start the company, and we believe it should apply to our partners, and it's our core business value.
So let me pitch up, focusing on your founding team. Can you tell me who they are and what their competences are and what they bring into market?
Yep. So our tech guys have huge expertise in SaaS technologies, and they work in diverse industries, one of which is obviously iGaming as well. Well, we have 4 main directions. We are obviously a product-driven company. So when I say tech guys, I mean product guys and developers themselves. And the other 2 directions on which the company is heavily focused on is business and marketing, which is absolutely logical. We are not reinventing the wheel here. On the marketing side, we have really cool people who have both B2C and B2B experience, which I think is crucial for such company success, because at the end of the day, the product we are making it for the end user, no matter to whom you are selling. And this approach, that user comes first, I think has fundamental importance in our case, because, we sell it to B2B operators. We are mainly aimed at B2B operators selling our products, but at the end of the day, it's the player who uses it. So we are fully player-centric, product-driven. And the last direction on which the company is focused on is my direction, the business direction, which does not need much explanation, elaboration on, because at the end of the day, we are obligated to make some money and to drive sales. So won't go into much detail there.
Okay. Well, we'll go a good roundup there. And okay, I want you to kind of be reflective of your experience in iGaming, and why do you think that so many technology platforms and so many operators are finding it hard to deliver kind of applications and new products to market? And what is Lynon's kind of vision or approach to this issue?
To answer the first part of the question, I think that's not hard to figure out that global iGaming market evolves so fast that tech-wise, people struggle to catch up with it. To put, let's bring an example to make it easier to grasp for the audience. Say the latest events that happened in Brazil. You have a new license. Pix is being turned off from unlicensed operators. There are certification requirements, which eventually lead to technical intervention. What I mean by that is you just can't go and obtain a license without technical intervention on the platform's end, like on the PAM part of the platform, or be it on the RGS, whatever the regulator requires to be certificated. So if we put more simply, business more evolves at such fast pace that the technical side is having troubles to catch up with the business side. If on a real life note, when I get into office and I come up with my requirements for the product or tech guys, in case of other big companies, and especially big companies, because the bigger the size of the companies, there's scalability issue, on the supply end of the company. So the bigger the companies, obviously, the lower is the elasticity of the supply. So on a simple example, in case of big companies, say the CBO account steps into the office and he says that yesterday, when one of our main markets, a new certification requirement came up, and we have to make technical changes. And that completely messes up the product roadmap. So how does Lynon solve such issues? First of all, we put very, very high emphasis on the operational part of the business. As we are new and just entering the market, and we are still small, which I sincerely hope will change very quickly, we still put operational procedures at top priority. The second thing is, initially, very well thought out and correctly designed technical architecture, which allows us to make changes without affecting any live user. By user, I mean obviously operator or a partner who uses any kind of product which is supplied by us. So two main things I would highlight here. First one is very well implemented, thought out, and followed operational procedures, and correctly designed technical architecture.
Can I zone in on that technical architecture? Because as a new incumbent, it gives you the chance to rethink and to kind of reimagine the value chain of the industry. And how do you do that for operators, knowing that they use multiple services, multiple products, multiple systems to make them more efficient?
Well, our technical team has focused on building up a modular system, which is, I'm not that competent to elaborate on technical stuff as much as I understand.
Okay.
Yeah. From what I know, I would highlight two main factors that architecture based on microservices is very well thought out in our case. It's not broken down to more smaller pieces than is required.
Yeah.
And it's not one big piece where one error affects the whole system. Another factor is the modular system, which gives us the opportunity to implement changes without affecting anyone who's on the live environment. We have other technical advantages like we call it Versa. It's our reverse integration API system, which allows basically other B2B people to get integrated to us with close to zero intervention from our side, which heavily speeds things up.
Lynon is an iGaming SaaS provider that helps operators launch their businesses in minutes within an easy-to-use environment. During ICE Barcelona, Lynon will showcase the auction of 3 websites starting from €499 and the exclusive, fully operating casino website for only €5,000. Make sure to visit Lynon at their stand during ICE Barcelona to find out more.
No. So thanks for that explanation, because it kind of brings me on to the next question of how kind of your solutions helping customers meet what are now kind of localized demands, like hyper compliance hurdles that they've got to overcome, and also kind of tighter scrutiny of when they're going to market launch.
Usually, speaking of market launch, I, from my sincere opinion, it might sound a bit cocky, but I think we are doing the quickest project delivery on the market today. Like, you can go live with us on the same day. Like, the day we sign the papers, that there have been cases where we go live the exact same day. Marketing people very loudly scream about go live in 15 minutes with us. I tried to convince them not to do that, but since they did, like, we have to meet the deadlines. It's a very, very good pressure on the project team. So market entry, project delivery, I think, and it's all thanks to correct operational procedures. The key to success there, beside the expertise, is the internal procedures, which we heavily focused on, because almost all key people in the team were people who suffered from bad procedures in other companies. And we came here and we want to building something from scratch, build it correctly. Speaking of changes which operators require and which turn into a technical and operation load on our business and product teams, that's pretty individual. If I talk about a generic global approach which we have for everyone, that would be a lie, because a customer always comes first, and in our case the main customer is the operator, and we show individual approach to each and every one of them, because what happens in X market and the approach you show in X market does not work at all in the Y market. And at the end of the day, it comes down to correct product roadmap, correctly estimated product roadmap, and healthy project management, both of which I believe we have in place.
Yes, I mean, 15 minutes to market launch is an incredible statement to say to the market.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to meet, but we do everything to do that.
And to me, going back to the utility of Lynon, how do you see Lynon working across the spectrum of iGaming? Because you mentioned that you're both kind of targeting B2C and targeting B2B. So how does kind of your technologies offer that flexibility?
So we have 3 main products that we aim to deliver and spread through the market. They are, first and foremost, turnkey solution of a fully operating casino suite alongside without adaptive sportsbook. We do provide casino aggregation. You get full casino content with very, very good commercials. We also have our in-house developed payment gateway and payment aggregator, which we also believe that will be very, very interesting for operators and platform providers who are looking to expand their payment portfolio. So the latter two apparently are B2B solutions, like solutions made for the B2B market. And the first one, which is our main direction, is aimed at the B2C operators in various markets. Speaking of the product on B2C and our casino suite, the way it has been done, the conventional casino model was kept in place, but as a new product, we focused on main things that give competitive advantage to an operator. So we have all the basics, but on the fancy stuff, there might be some fancy things which are easy to implement. We have them, and some tough things that we have them, but there might be some common things which we still have missing. But these are the things that from our expertise from B2C side, because most of the people have very, very thorough and deep B2C experience as well, are the ones that operators will not get much of. Let me bring an example. So we launched and we will provide free of cost our gamification tool, which supports pretty cool wheel, let's say, but we lack a simple, let's say, visual attribute on the website. Because priority-wise, I believe the product roadmap was set pretty cleverly. We provide to B2C operators pretty cool advantages. We provide operational toolkit free of charge. We provide gamification tools. We provide market-specific solutions which are built specifically for market needs. I'm not allowed to go into much detail on what is planned due to confidentiality issues, but I want to get along with the approach the product side has. And then at the end of the day, it's the good product who drives sales. No matter how good you market, how good your commercial side is, we all know, and that's the approach, that's the attitude we have for the business is, as long as trust is our key value, core value, you should have a good product, because it's the product that everyone else leans on. And if you market, sell it, and then the operator fails, first and foremost, it's our own failure. So product first, everything else in place. We aim at both B2B and in the initial question is how are we able to sell to both B2B and B2C. Main target audience being B2C market, operators who want to launch or migrate their existing businesses to our platform. We also easily sell our casino aggregator and payments aggregator alongside with our gateway. It was a bit long, but I guess I answered your question.
So let me bring you to the here and now. As we all know, ICE is around the corner. And what do you want kind of SBC audiences to really take away from Lynon and what it's coming to market with in 2025?
We have two really, really cool offers for ICE. And the first one, I think, is something nobody has ever done before. What was the impressive thing is during brainstorming, we came up with the idea in 5 minutes. And we just agreed with each other that it's brilliant. We will have an auction for 3 ready websites. They are already live. Mm-hmm. The branding is done. The brand guideline is there. The domains are bought. The promotions, the bonuses are set. And the starting price for this whole suite is just 499 euros. Mm. It's going to be an auction live at the stand. So everyone who hears us speak is invited, and I guess nobody who is at Barcelona at the venue should miss the chance, because all you have to do is to buy it with the best price you can and just market it. So everything is already done. The domains are bought, the branding is done, everything. All you have to do is get the stuff and market it. So we make money as fast as we can, both the partner and us. The second offer I would like to highlight is very low setup fee. We have exclusively for the exhibition days. Our standard offer is lower than discounted to 5,000 euros if we shake hands during exhibition days. So that's also, I guess, a huge opportunity for people who want to try out their luck in the business or start a second project. So it's a very, very cost-effective opportunity for people who want to enter the market or enhance their casino portfolio, or say diversify to a different platform. There are many opportunities and a lot of merit to coming to us and getting the best out of it.
Well, Suren, you're preparing for a busy ICE with 2 very strong promotions, and I'm going to leave you the floor and just tell our audiences again why they should follow Lynon in 2025 and why you believe that you're the company or the technology to watch for iGaming this year.
There are many reasons, but not to brag about our own company. We are not afraid to go head to head and with anyone and show almost everything we have, because we are confident that we have a good product. We have huge commercial flexibilities because we are in for the long game. We are in for long-term partnerships, and we do not look to make revenue instantly. Our first priority is our partner success, which inevitably will lead to our own success. The offers we already talked about at the ICE, I guess, just are a vivid example that the company's business strategy is based on long-term, scalable game. So we are ready to show anyhow to anyone that all we want to do is our partners to succeed with us. We have commercial flexibility. Our technical architecture, I'm sure, allows us to make the needed changes to meet individual needs of each and every partner. That sounds a bit too loud, but I'm sure that the team is capable of it. And we are not afraid to show ourselves because we are confident that we do the right thing. That's, I think, the fundamentals of a B2B business, because at the end of the day, it all comes down to trust and good product. First we have, the second one we have to prove, and we need time for it to prove. I think the coming expo, with which we are crazy busy, is a very good opportunity for us and the rest of people to see that whatever we speak on in PR articles, in podcasts, whatever it is, are not just only marketing tools or words. This is something that we really, really hope that will be proved on real-life practical examples.
Suren, thanks for an excellent breakdown on Lynon and its prospects for 2025. And thank you to our SBEC audiences for tuning in today. I've been Ted Menmuir, checking out. Thank you. Bye.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to today's iGaming Daily podcast, supported by Optimove, the #1 CRM marketing solution for the iGaming market. If you want to find out more about some of the subjects raised today, feel free to explore any of the sites in the SBC News network or check out the latest edition of the SBC Leaders magazine. Happy reading.